What is up? It's your boy Easy with Lions Nation Unite. Before we get started, make sure you guys smash that like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share this video and press the subscribe. But I'm here to bring you the latest and greatest in Detroit Lions news, rumors, and reactions. And I'm here to let you know the Detroit Lions have officially extended linebacker Derrick Barnes to a 3-year, $25.5 million deal with $16 million guaranteed. There's so many places to touch base with this one. I may even take it into a Carlton Davis portion that I am still begrudging over. But regardless, the Detroit Lions return a bit of a chess piece to this defense. I know when he first got here, drafted out of Purdue, he kind of played a little bit of Mike linebacker, a little bit of Will, a little bit of Sam. I think that just chess piece in itself alone, the fact that he's played so many different positions in the linebacking core. But most importantly, I think where he becomes a chess piece is I've seen this guy line up that slot. We see him line up on the edge and obviously back at Sam in coverage as well too. But I think that's huge for the Detroit Lions. And maybe huge is overselling a little bit, but I think it allows some versatility, especially if you have concerns about who ends up being the edge rushing partner alongside Aiden Hudson. As of now, it's set to be Zadarius Smith. And to be honest with you, that's not necessarily bad, especially if you going to line up in a 5-man front with Derrick Barnes alongside the edge, because Zadarius Smith is a big boy. You know, he could dang there contain, he could dang there. I don't want to say you have to double team him, but he could get some penetration there. But anyway, the 5-man front allows you to clog running lanes, and obviously you put pressure on the quarterback too. Derrick Barnes allows you to do that at the Sam linebacker position, and we kind of missed that last year. We may have forced its hand with some of the replacements, but once he went down, there truly wasn't anybody on this roster that was able to replace that production or be that versatile piece in the linebacking group. I think he's grown in coverage as well. If you guys remember back to the divisional round of 2023, where we beat I guess 2024 technically. Either way, we beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and Derrick Barnes sealed the deal with the game-winning interception off of Baker Mayfield. And that's kind of a surging offense. If you go and look at Baker Mayfield's numbers just those past 2 years, and he had all his pieces ready to go for that one too. Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, all those guys. So I think Derrick Barnes has grown in coverage. I think he's allowed to be versatile. And the money it's not bad. You know, $25.5 million works out to be around $8 million per. And that's not going to make or break you. I was thinking initially, and I could be way off from this one. And this probably floats a little bit of the conversations about Joey Bosa or bringing back Marcus Davenport. But I thought that's the type of deal you give guys like that with one hell of a track record of injuries. You could maybe offer them a little 1-year prove-it deal. And Bosa probably going to have a market because he is also like a 4-time, 3-time Pro Bowl or whatever the case may be, 72 sacks and all that stuff. But like, if you were concerned about not getting production out of the opposite of Aiden Hutchinson, where you wanted to add to, I'd be more than willing to have paid Joey Bosa $8 to $12 million, maybe even up to 15, because the edge rushing position is more valuable. And speaking of the edge rushing position being more valuable, a lot of people kind of wondering why we would pay Derrick Barnes more money than we're paying Alex Anzalone currently. And I would agree that Alex Anzalone at the will spot is better at what he does than Derrick Barnes is at the Sam spot. But that Sam spot, as we said before, it's so versatile. You got guys lining up on the edge. It's an automatic extra value. And that's why he'd be paid more on top of the cap, making that jump for like $20 million. I don't know if this affects the Detroit Lions free agency plans. I think if we all have been paying attention to what Brad Holmes does in free agency, he's never making these splash signings. Sometimes day one news, the Lions aren't even in it. A lot of day 2 signings, day 3. A couple days we waited for DJ Reader, and that was still a big signing for the Detroit Lions. So I wouldn't expect anything I wasn't expecting anything to be a splash move anyway come free agency. So I don't think we're hurting there. The only place where it may hurt, and I could be wrong on this one, but again, it's Carlton Davis. For me personally, I hold more value in having that cornerback one. I saw the value in having that cornerback one. For years now, we've watched DK Metcalf tear apart our defense. And I felt like for the first time last year, it was kind of limited a little bit. He even was forced to a fumble, and Carlton Davis was the one that picked it up. And damn, they ran it back for a touchdown, right? But who knows? Derrick Barnes being be on the edge. He's a 5-man front. Maybe he forces more bad throws. That there's value in that. And then I'm not disappointed in the Derrick Barnes stuff. I'm I want Carlton Davis back because I just don't know if you can guarantee you're going to go get another one of those cornerbacks. But as far as the linebacker market goes, pretty thin. The linebacking class, pretty thin. I mean, there's some really good guys in terms of Jalen Walker and Dan Campbell. You can't really guarantee they're going to be there for you at 28. I personally felt that Dan Campbell would have been a perfect replacement for Derrick Barnes at the same spot specifically, but he showed out the combine. His tape is phenomenal. His IQ is phenomenal. He's phenomenal in coverage. That guy may not make it to 28. And we may be drafting offensive linemen. Matter of fact, speaking of the draft, Scott and I were literally going to go live to talk about the linebacking class. I have the list right here of names we're going over. I got videos that we were going to play, and it just didn't go in that way because at 9:26, we got the notification that the Detroit Lions extended once more Derrick Barnes to a 3-year deal up to $25.5 million. But it's kind of breaking the news for you guys. Back to the draft stuff, though. If there are guys you want us to check out still at the linebacker position or at the guard position or wherever it is, give us 5 names. 5 names that we can make an hour-long video out of, and I promise you we'll break it down. Maybe bring some film pieces as well, but make sure you smash that like button. It's for the free ski. It supports us. But also, if you want to go above and beyond, you see I look, I'm suited and booted right now in Detroit Lions gear. You want to know where I get it from? LionsNationUnite.com. Do yourself a favor and type it in. I'm sure there's a link somewhere down below and skim through it. We got Dan Campbell stuff, Amon-Ra St. Brown stuff for Sonic and Knuckles. We got the representation that the boys won the NFC North Division, Kings of the North. You already know what it is, right? Check it out, Lions Nation Unite. But as for me, I'm out. I will be available in later videos. Make sure to smash that like button. It would mean the world to me. And comment down below. What do you think of the Detroit Lions extension of Derrick Barnes? Should they have grabbed somebody off the free agency? Should they have waited and grabbed somebody in the draft? Or did they make the right choice in securing their chess piece in Derrick Barnes? Also, I should have thrown this in there earlier, I should say. Great relationship with your defensive coordinator, Calvin Shepard. So I'm sure he's going to be a part of the tweaks that Calvin Shepard is going to make as his tenure as a Detroit Lions defensive coordinator. But once more, I am out. Trying to send a video 10 minutes. Didn't happen. We're cutting it short today, around 8 minutes. I love you. Smash the like button. Goodbye.